Hello and welcome to the 24th tutorial in the CSS Basics tutorial series, and in this tutorial we're going to look at positioning. This tutorial assumes you've done tutorial 1. If you haven't, there'll be a link in the description to the source code, and as usual there'll be a link in the description to the source code produced from this tutorial. I'm just going to go ahead and open up a text editor. Then I'm going to open up the files from tutorial 1 in the text editor. Okay, here we go. So what we're going to do is simply, we can just get rid of this text for now. To illustrate it, we're going to put div. Actually, we are going to put some text in here. We'll just put hello, it doesn't really matter what's in here. Put div again. And we're going to assign a class to it. And we're just going to call it generic. And we're going to duplicate this. So there's 4 of them, and then we're going to assign an ID to each one of them. We may not use the ID for each one, but we are going to assign it. Okay, there we go. So we've got some div tags that say hello in there, and we're just going to go into the index.css, leave that as it is. Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to go into body, we're going to put height as 4,000 pixels. This is just so it's really big and it goes off the screen. And then we're going to put dot generic, so we can style each item that we put here. And then in the styling, we're going to put a width property. I'm just going to put that as 100 pixels. Then we're going to put a height property at 100 pixels. And then we're just going to put a background color property. I'm going to put that as blue. So let's just save this and let's just run it and see what we've got. Okay, here we got 4 different squares, and now let's just use the different types of positioning. So if I just type in position colon, first one we're going to look at, actually no, we won't do for generic, we'll do it for one of the other ones. So we'll do hash, and we're going to say number 2, and just to help illustrate it, we'll actually just put 1, 2, 3. This tutorial is definitely going to be longer than the usual ones. And so I'm going to put hash 2. I'm going to put position colon, and I'm going to put this as fixed. Fixed, basically, you'll see what happens if I refresh. It just fixes it to the it basically takes it out of the general flow of the website and just fixes it there. So if I start scrolling, as you can see, 2 is still where it should be. 2 is there, and that's basically the fixed element. But it takes it out of the general flow of the website, so the others have moved up a notch. And if I put relative positioning, this puts it in the general flow of the website. So if I start, perhaps I put maybe top, and I put 50 pixels, save it. As you can see, it was in the general flow of the website, and then it moved it down. Obviously, the others haven't moved down as well. If I put, let's put absolute. This is the final one we're going to look at, and this takes it out of the general flow of the website. Also, if I refresh, it's not fixed, but it has been taken out of the general flow of the website. It's basically, if I were to take off this top value and refresh, it literally would just be there. That's it. So what would happen is there's 1, 3, 4, but 2 is just over the top of it. That's it for positioning. So there's fixed, there's relative, and there's absolute. If you want some more information, You can just Google it, just type in CSS positioning. I recommend going to the W3 School website, and they've got a lot of information. Also, a little thing to note, if you don't apply any positioning, they are position static by default. Chances are you probably won't want to apply something, especially when you want to style it, when you want to move it around, because pretty much every website is going to have stuff moved around. But again, that's it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial, we're going to look at the float property. If you have any questions, feel free to message us, and thanks for watching.